Peace, what up y'all? Phil James coming back at you yet again with another video on geoengineering. So today is Sunday, it is April 8th, and it's 2018. So I would like to start this video by saying thank you. Thank you, Richie from Boston. I greatly appreciate you throwing my link in your description box of your video last night. I greatly appreciate you throwing a shout out my way about the fully autonomous robotic bees that are being patented by Walmart. I appreciate the shout out on that video. So thank you, Richie from Boston. Much love to you, my fellow truth brother. Thank you, man. To any subscribers that came, any new subscribers that came to my channel because of that very same shout out that RFB gave me. Welcome. My name is Phil James. I keep it very real. And that's all you're going to see on this channel because we don't play no fake shit. We don't play that bullshit. We don't play no games. And we are real. We keep it real and we spread truth. That's what we do here. We are truth speakers, truth seekers, and truth spillers. That's what we are. And we got quite the truth community here on this channel and on RFB's channel. And you know, we can throw in as many others as you'd like as long as they are truthful people. But there is quite the community of truthers around. So, you know, welcome to the family. I appreciate it. Old subs, feel free to let any new subs, feel free to let them know how we do on this channel and how real it is and how real we keep it. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. So everybody saw my what is geoengineering video. Now let's go ahead and talk about this right quick. What is the difference between chemtrails, stratospheric aerosol injections, solar radiation management, and geoengineering? What's the difference? Anybody? There is no difference. The only type of difference I could actually say is geoengineering is the overall category, and that contains the stratospheric aerosol injection, geoengineering, chemtrails, carbon dioxide removal, cloud brightening, cloud whitening, ocean fertilization, and carbon capture and storage. So geoengineering contains all that. Now, stratospheric aerosol injections is an aerosol that is injected into the stratosphere. Chemtrails are chemical trails that are left behind planes, or chemical aerosol trails left behind planes in the atmosphere or stratosphere. And solar radiation management has the exact same thing. It's an aerosol that is sprayed out of a plane in order to reflect sunlight away from the earth back out towards the sun. So all of them are the same. Chemtrails, stratospheric aerosol injections, and solar radiation management all can be classified about the exact same way, and they all look the exact same way. They all look exactly like what you're looking at on your screen right now. Now, in this article that I have here, which clearly and obviously there will be links to in the description below, in this article it says chemtrails proof. Chemtrails to be declared real after scientists found aerosols can save ozone layer. Now, first off, chemtrails proof. The only way you would have proof of chemtrails is by doing the same things that us conspiracy theorists have already done, and that's hair samples, soil, water, air samples, and video of them spraying them in the sky. The only other way you could have proof is if David Keith came out and said, yeah, I organized this, here's our spray route, this is where they're spraying. That's the only other way that, you know, it'd be proof. So, also I'd like to say, chemtrails to be declared real after scientists found this aerosol. So now they're saying that when they start using this specific aerosol to help the ozone layer, which makes no sense at all, period, that's when they will declare chemtrails as being real. Now, I'd like to say that when I was in school, we had this big thing where the school told kids not to use aerosol cans because the CFCs in those aerosol cans deteriorate the ozone layer. So what do humans do? What do? We decide that we're going to take that very same solution, that very same type of spray, aerosols, which, you know, are the reason the ozone layer deteriorated from what we are told so quickly was aerosols. But we're going to get as close to the ozone layer as we can in the atmosphere. We're going to get up there as high as we can. And then it's like we're going to be spraying 10 million aerosol cans at one time from one jet as high up towards the ozone layer as we can be. So no sense whatsoever at all. So the reason there's so many different names, chemtrails, geoengineering, stratospheric aerosol injection, and solar radiation management, albedo modification, is to muddy the truth, to make you unaware of what is what. Well, in all reality, all of it's geoengineering, and it all looks the same way, just like the picture at the top of this page. Now, I've said it in numerous videos, and I will continue to say it. If you want to counteract something called climate change, you cannot change the climate to do so. But that's their goal here. That is their goal. That is what they are doing. So, manipulating the climate or changing the climate to stop climate change. Now, in my mind, once again, that makes no sense. So, there clearly seems to be more secretive motives there, right? Which, God knows, they are ever extending. But real quickly, a team of Harvard scientists have offered a new hope to the worsening global warming through their studies on the so-called chemtrails. The idea of chemtrails was part of a conspiracy theory that world governments have been spraying chemicals into the air. This program, according to some theories, was kept from public eyes for several highly sensitive reasons. Now, real quickly, the agendas and the motives may be kept secret or kept from public eyes, but all the patents are right out here in public domain. You, me, anybody can go find them. All you gotta do is look. Also, they spray it right above our heads, so it's not hidden at all. It's right there. All you gotta do is look up. We know that also. And if you came from RFB's channel or you've been on this channel, you know that they've been doing it for years. But they claim 2018 is the year where they actually start. So if we see a massive uptick in chemtrailing, we know why. Because now they're considered real. Because scientists proved them now. So, for the first time, a credible group of scientists has provided substantial science-backed evidences to prove the existence of chemtrails. Not only did the scientists provide evidences, they also confirmed that this could be our saving grace against global warming. Researchers from Harvard, John A. Paulson School of Engineering and Applied Scientists, SEAS, announced a new aerosol they have discovered, which could be useful in geoengineering, the Harvard Gazette reported. This aerosol could help heal the thinning ozone layer from further deterioration without causing more damage to it. The ozone layer protects Earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. Once again, my understanding, aerosols are horrible for the ozone layer. But now we get as close to the ozone layer as we are told we can get, and then we spray aerosols right into it. So, makes no sense, right? Doesn't to me. And by this article, they're trying to make it seem as chemtrails didn't exist until after this article was published. Well, for David Keith and these scientists to say, oh, chemtrails do exist, that means they had to have had them sprayed in order to say that they exist. Because by the reactions to our conspiracy theory of chemtrails, they say it does not exist and that everything is contrails. So in order for a chemtrail to exist, that means somebody had to go up there with chemicals in a jet and spray it. See what I mean? So now they're saying it's real. It's just unbelievable. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can come check it out yourself. It's an older article, but it's recirculating. Like I said, they're now admitting it, so I'd expect an outrageous jump in the amount of chemtrails that we see. So, I mean, basically, though, you know, in my mind, by them coming out with an article like this, that's them paving the way to increase the amount of geoengineering we see. So, chemtrails as a whole, or geoengineering as a whole, or whatever you want to call it as a whole, has been considered a conspiracy theory, right? This whole time. The masses hadn't noticed, they didn't see anything, they didn't think anything. So, my point with this is, if they didn't notice this whole time, you know, the whole time you and I are sitting here seeing all the chemtrails and all the shit, and we clearly know, and the masses don't, they come out with an article like this and make it well known to everybody, including those hypnotic sleeping masses. So then, when they do up the amount of chemicals, and they do up the amount of spraying they do in a day, or up the amount of locations they do spray every day, when the masses actually do notice, which I'm guessing will be here soon, because it's that time and now they're admitting it, but when the masses do notice, then that's when the government or the powers that should not be come out and say, well, see, this is why we told you, but this is to help you. This is to stop global warming. This is to keep our planet cool. We have nowhere else to go. This is to stop global warming and to save our ozone layer. Do you want ultraviolet radiation burning your kids? Do you want UV hitting your kids all day? That's why we're doing it. You know what I mean? And that's what it'll be. We're saving you guys from everything you do. So that's basically where it's going to go. And I do believe very strongly that the amount of chemtrails and spraying will increase. And that's what these articles are for. And I have a secondary article to back that prediction with. And I will show it in my next video. So, Phil James, yet again. And like I said at the beginning, I'd like to thank you, Richie from Boston, one more time, man. Thank you so much for the shout out. Thank you so much for throwing my link in your description. I greatly appreciate it, man. Mad love, mad props to you. Keep it real, homie. Welcome yet again to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. Be sure to hit that bell icon and stay up to date with any new videos and any live streams I come out with. Also, feel free to leave a like and a comment, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys and stay in touch. My email floats around. A lot of my subscribers have it, so if anybody needs it, feel free to ask for it or ask any other subscribers, and they may have it also. All right, y'all. Thanks again, everybody. Phil James, and I'm out this piece.